I'm Archbishop Mark Coleridge, and you are watching Q&A, question and answer for the Catholic leader. Sometimes the Catholic Church is accused of being homophobic or anti-gay. That's not true, and it never has been true. The Catholic Church insists upon justice for all people. Doesn't matter what their sexual orientation, what their background, none of that matters. So the bottom line for the Church is justice for all people. Give them the rights that have their roots in God, because human rights aren't something that we concoct, according to the Church. Human rights are something which are inalienable because they have been given to each human being by God, each human being created in the image and likeness of God, so a son, daughter of God. So the issue is not justice for all people. We don't accept, therefore, that something like same-sex marriage is a question of justice. Justice can be done without making the leap to same-sex marriage. Another thing that's often said by those who support same-sex marriage is that it's about love, and the Church is accused of being anti-love. Well, if that were so, the Church would be contradicting the great mystery that lies at the heart of the gospel and lies at the heart of all things, the love of God. That has been, as the Scripture says, poured into our hearts. We're not anti-love, but what we say is that there are many different kinds of love, and each needs to be treated on its own terms. There is the love between brother and sister, or brother and brother, sister and sister, in other words, sibling love. There's also the love between friends, which has a peculiar and distinctive character. There's the love between parent and child, child and parent. There's the love between carer and the person that he or she cares for. Each of those loves is love, but each of them is distinctive in its own way. Now, what the Church says is that there's one kind of love that is utterly distinctive, and it's the love between man and woman that becomes married love or nuptial love, and that love which is at least open to the possibility of bearing children and raising them in a stable and loving environment to which every child is entitled. So it's not about love, it's saying that the love between man and man, between woman and woman is love, but it can never be the kind of love that we call married love or nuptial love. And that's why in the end we say there can never be a thing such as same-sex marriage. It's simply impossible. It's not that we're against it, we simply say it can't be, because the love between man and man or woman and woman can never become nuptial or married love. It's of a different kind. Another thing that's said sometimes is that it's about equality. Now again, the Catholic Church says everyone's equal, but what we don't say is that everyone is the same. Again, all love is love, but it's not the same. All human beings are equal, absolutely, according to the Church, but that does not mean that they're all the same. At the heart of the push for same-sex marriage is to say that equality equals sameness. And at that point we say simply that we have to disagree. Let there be love among all people, and let all people be equal, and their equality recognised in law, a just law, but let's not see either of those as insisting upon same-sex marriage. Let's leave marriage as marriage and respect other forms of love for what they are.